Hey, how's it going? My name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. Massive rescue efforts are underway in Indonesia, with more than 150 people still missing after Monday's earthquake in West Java. Here's Josh.
This is just some of the destruction from Monday's earthquake. More than 250 people have already died in the 5.6 magnitude quake. 1,000 are injured and more are still missing. A lot of those affected are kids who were at school when it happened. More than 10,000 people have been moved to evacuation centres, but many more still need help. Indonesian President Joko Widodo's travelled to the area to encourage rescuers and let them know more help is on the way. Indonesia is no stranger to earthquakes. It sits on something called the Ring of Fire, where several of the Earth's tectonic plates meet. Technically, they're always moving, but sometimes they can get a bit stuck. When friction between parts of the crust is released, it's called a slip, and it sends a wave of vibration which we feel as earthquakes. Since the 5.6 magnitude quake, there have been more than 100 aftershocks. Landslides and rough terrain have made things even harder, but it hasn't stopped rescuers from doing everything they can.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United have broken up. The English Premier League club announced that the two would part ways immediately in a statement released this morning. The announcement comes after Ronaldo had some pretty negative things to say about Manchester United in an interview he did with British talk show host Piers Morgan.
And you think they're trying to get rid of you?
Yes, I feel betrayed, and I felt that some people that don't want me.
We're not sure where the 37-year-old will play next, but right now he's in Qatar, looking to win his first ever World Cup for his country, Portugal. Speaking of the World Cup, it's been a tough start for Australia. We've got that and more in sport. Get out of here.
9 minutes into the game, things were looking pretty good for the Socceroos, with this goal from Craig Goodwin. Then, this happened. The game ended in a 4-1 loss, with Olivier Giroud's 2 goals making him France's equal highest goal scorer ever. Now, this may be one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. In an exhilarating second-half comeback, Saudi Arabia scored a 2-1 win over Argentina. They were the second lowest ranked team in the tournament and had never won an opening game. In fact, the Saudi Arabian government even declared a public holiday after the win. Yeah, I think they're excited. And back in the land of Oz, it was a close count in the AFLW Awards.
I declare the 2022 AFL Women's Best and Fairest Season 7 is Ali Anderson.
Ali Anderson finished on 21 votes, 2 ahead of Richmond's Monique Conti. Surprisingly though, Anderson didn't make the All-Australian team, a team that usually features the best 21 players from the last season. Better luck next year, I guess.
Now it's time for some alliteration in a segment I like to call Animals Are Actually Amazing and Awesome and a little bit scary. Starts with an A. This might just be the world's biggest goldfish, and its name is Carrot. Weighing in at 30 kilos, Carrot has lived in this French lake for about 20 years. And the guy who caught it says he spent 25 minutes trying to reel it in. All right, something's not quite right with this flock of sheep, and I don't think the ominous CCTV vision is doing them any favours. This video from Inner Mongolia has been doing the rounds. Get it? It's, yeah, good one. Anyway, it's been doing the rounds online and claims that these sheep have been walking in a circle for more than 10 days. But experts were quick to jump in, saying that 10 days without food or water would be impossible, and that it was more likely a behavioural response they'd developed from being in a small enclosure, or even, maybe, a hoax. And finally, to some very talented dancing dogs who've come from all over Europe for the European Dog Dance Championships in Germany. Pups are judged on their acrobatic, artistic and technical abilities, with this year's top prizes going to Norway and France. That's all from us. See you tomorrow. Bye.